Hey everyone, welcome back. Have you seen? Have you heard? If you didn't, oh my god, I'm about to blow your damn ears off with it. Silksong is real. It's real. But we're not doing that quite yet. Not out yet. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'll have my grubby little hands on it. And in the meantime, we're game deving. I hope everyone's having a good night. Now, let's see. I shall zoom in a little bit on here. Also, I need to make a new playlist. Actually, you know what? No song request. We're listening to Hollow Knight soundtrack. Let's go on YouTube music. Chrome audio. Yeah. Chrome audio here. We'll listen to the Hollow Knight soundtrack. Oh yeah, baby. Alright. I should not be showing that on stream. Well, not like it shows much anyways. Let's see. Right. Finish my decaf real quick, and we have a very good friend of mine, Arky, who has made a nice little sprite we can play with. And put into the game sprites, character select, environment. Oh. Yeah. Characters, that's going to be nice. In-game sprite. So we have what are those names? I know there's a difference between the two. Oh, there's a circle under. Some kind of shadow. Interesting. Add a little bit of depth, a little bit of dimension. Go with no circle for now. I'm going to be getting the folder. Also, I have Kiko-chan on my lap. Hello, Kiko, my precious little princess baby Chan. I love so very much. Hello, Kakai. Kiko, 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 Kakai. Kiko, Kakai. We can asset, or like an asset folder. That folder, assets, and then to character. In-game sprites. Throw it. Boom. Never get enough songs. And that's character. So if I go into, yeah, I am already in base character. Let's see. Change sprite. No, that's base character. Need to go to hope. And then hope sprite becomes. Hello, hope. So tiny. I mean, in relation to the screen, not tiny, I guess. I should switch around the size of the collision thing. So what are the size of the sprite we have? How many pixels by how many? We have 132 by 130. Okay. Let's use this as a baseline. You just have an empty sprite. I guess it's probably not a good idea. No. No. Okay, so it's a narrative, so I can't change it here. Oh, I see. 132. Yeah, that's the total size. Now we need to, if I make it a rectangle, 132 pixels by 130. Yeah, don't put in transform. Yes. So that's the size of sprite. Yeah, or like the sprite file, I guess. Not like a total sprite for real. But if I use the circle version, however, I okay. If I use width circle instead, I can adjust the font. I mean, I guess I could use the hope as like the by default characters, right? Just to see. Character collision. Doesn't have to be perfect. No, no, not what I want. I don't want to move the camera. Um, I guess I would move the sprite to center the circle right about here. No, I need to move the. Oh, I guess we'll see. Let's make it like about as big as her feet. Here. We got 15 pixels radius. If we launch from. Oh. Oh, look good. Looks amazing. Yeah, my collision box is so small, but like the hitbox is gonna be product as an actual box within the character. Obviously, it looks jarring compared to like everything else. I wonder how big it is. I have to kind of compare with a Vampire Survivor or something to see like how it looks. At the same time, this is just kind of like a test. Like because if I guess we play in 180 1080p resolution, this becomes like 6,000, right? This is already like way better, way more readable. Keep the aspect ratio the embedded. I can see much better now. Look at Hope, magnificent. Cinder would be crying seeing her in action right now. Was here. If only was here. If only was here working on the game would be. Did I start the map C#? No, I think I was getting there. I was getting to changing this to a C# base class. Because I did characters. I don't know what this is. The line endings in the following file are not consistent. Do you want to normalize the line endings? What the fuck does that even mean? What does it do? Yes, I guess. Whatever. I don't know, man. Oh, man. I was gonna lose my fucking mind if my cursor would have stayed on the little hand. Character was pretty much done. At the same time, what was there? Hey, Woogie, what's up? Yeah, that's base character, health damage, speed level. I haven't implemented like attacks yet, but at the same time, I don't really
meow
know.
meow meow PRRRRR.
Excuse me. Excuse you, mister. PRRR. What, were you trying to do some PR? Come on. My big fat son. Thanks for the hydrate. Run with me. Shaw! We Shaw. Shaw. together in 2 weeks. I'm absolutely, no matter what, streaming Hollow Knight Silksong on the 4th. I wish it would be like during the day, but I can guarantee that I'm not getting the day off. It's like too last minute, and like it's on a fucking Thursday. I guess I could ask. I could ask to take like 2 days, like 4th and 5th, but it's not a good time, man. It's not a good time. What you're working on? Well, I'm working on Project Opium, as we all implemented the Sprite of Hope that Arky made earlier this week. I think it looks good when you actually have the game in a not in a locked aspect ratio like this. Hey Jay, I don't know how that looks though. Like how to make it like, okay, so is this how it's going to look in 1080p, or is this how it's going to look in 1080p? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out at some point. What's that? Oh my god, is that how I sound like? I sound like garbage. I seem to cut off. I need to speak up more. That's what I've been told my whole life. Speak up. Stop mumbling. I shouldn't speak up too much because Chinese here. I don't want to scare her away. Oh look, Kakak. She's on my lap. She is the Kakak. Princess Kiko. Okay. So what was I working on right now? Yeah. Guess I was in the middle of figuring that out. I need to leave myself some notes. I am posting a summary in our Discord. Whenever I do. I think. No, Kiko, no! Oh. My god. He left me when. Where's the last thing I posted? Last week was the 4th. Okay. Got some good shit done. Last night, good collision physics behavior. I wanted. Physical collision layers and masks. Got damage calculation to work. Didn't get to start transferring over the maps GD script to a C# base class. That's my thing. Okay, well that was my next thing on the to-do list. As I have literally written. Commenting code is important. Comment what? Depends. Unnecessary comments. There is such a thing as unnecessary comments. The school of thought that I have learned from my mentor. Yes, I don't know, man. I don't think I can say I've properly learned programming for real. I learned MATLAB at school, and then I self-taught VBA for like Microsoft Access, a little bit of VB.net to make like a launcher for that set access database, and then got into some C# to help out my colleague, my friend and colleague, for an add-in for our CAD software. But he's the one who's kind of coaching me through my journey of learning programming, and the way that he like drills into my head is write readable code as much as you can to avoid like putting in like comments. Like unless absolutely needed. Like sometimes some stuff like actually requires comments to be understood. Right? Because like if I read this, if I read the method take damage, takes a float as an amount, and then health minus, if health minus is lesser than or equal to 0, die. It's kind of self-explanatory, right? I don't need to comment this. It literally tells me what it does just by how the naming convention, like how the naming is made. I can understand that at least because like obviously if I'm in the middle of writing something, like if it's fully written out and it's understandable, that's fine. But if I'm in the middle of something, or I want to leave myself notes to like, okay, so like next step, like now do this, and obviously I'm not using the correct now do this and that, you know, like notes for myself for later. But I was more checking for my own to-do list, which should not be in the code itself. A to-do list should not be in the code itself. It should be elsewhere. I was just trying to remember where I was, and where I am right now is I'm gonna turn, just like I did for base mob and base character, I'm gonna do a base map C# script. And kind of like take this thing that I did here and transform into C# instead. But yes, like absolutely make sure that your code, the point is like make sure that your code is readable so that people can know the hell you were doing. Okay. All right, so we're gonna detach script from the base map. I'm gonna attach a new script, and it's gonna be a C# node. Well, C# script. Base map. Well, yeah, again, it fully depends on like how complicated it gets. Like if I start like looping a whole bunch and like making a whole bunch of different like weird ass operations, it might be a good idea to put a little comment here and there. Try to find an example, something that makes sense. Well, I think this is where like comments would be helpful in here. This is where like I put something like, oh, this dictionary here is the enemy list for like each map, right? And then like, oh, what's this? Well, character spawn, load the character itself. So universal. I guess that's not wrong, blood. One second under since I people on Twitch can't really see the YouTube chat. It's kind of hard to make universally understandable comments since ability to read are very individual. I guess yeah, people do interpret stuff how they do, but you could make the same argument for how you write your variable name and your method names and like the way you do things. Maybe it won't be understood like the same way, but at the very least, the methods themselves don't change. Like a string stays a string. If I use the ready function, the ready method here, it's the same across the board. Everyone knows what it does. Well, should know. Okay. All right. So in a map, what I got as variables were I had a mob count, a dictionary for the list of mobs with their HP, and a list of each enemy type. There's also a dictionary, which might be like the order in which they start appearing or something. I think that was kind of the logic behind it. And like I would load all the enemy scenes. Yeah, for each enemy list, append the scene name so that to load every scene during the loading of the level of the map, and then I can instantiate them as I want. That was kind of the idea. Do I need mob count if I have mob HP? I don't think I'm even using that right now. On spawn timer timeout, mob count plus, like, even right now, like I'm kind of testing my own way of thinking by rereading what I wrote a month ago. So when the spawn timer times out, mob count +1, then we get the spawn distance, which is a random range. That's the distance or the radius between 500 and 1,000. And then the angle, because I'm a fucking mechanical engineer, and I was thinking, oh, I just want to make a vector made from like a radius and an angle, which makes a spawn like area as a circle, which is like infinitely more easier to deal with than doing like rectangular, like between minus this to minus that, and then plus this plus that, and on the x-axis, and then plus minus on the y-axis. Just make it a circle. Easy peasy. Hi Mochi, how you doing tonight? How's it going? Silksong. 2 weeks. Finally. I'm fucking ready. My butt is clenched. My anger is peppered. My anger is peppered. How you be? I'm so fucking pumped. It was only like what 1 minute, a minute and a half. I was at my desk, and like, because my desk is kind of like, I am my back is towards like most of the rest of the office, an ultra wide screen. I mean, the fuck am I supposed to do? A circle will work until you hit an ultra wide screen. I guess I should make the distance I need to try to make it so that the distance is always outside of the view area of the viewport. Oh, that's it. I just have to make it always outside the camera. Like, it doesn't matter which resolution, right? Oval shape. Yeah, I could make it oval. I mean, but at the same time, why complicate the job even more by making a fucking oval when I can just use this bigger circle and be done with it, right? Unless I can like make the circle and then squish it, maybe on the y-axis. That'd be nice. But yeah, I wasn't my so like I had like the announcement stream, well the premiere on like a picture by picture, flexibly. I might be able to squish it if I make it a circle, and then But the thing is, it's not a real circle. It's a range. It's a radius with now if I was using just like rectangular like XY instead, that would be easier to manage, because I could do like, minus let's say like 1920 divided by 2 plus 1920 divided by 2 plus 1080 divided by 2 minus 1080 divided by 2, or like whichever. But like even then, I don't think it's even worth the trouble. But testing every resolution is definitely going to be like a good thing to do. But I think like if let's say if I take face character, go into the thing, and I should have if I bring this all up. This is the camera, right? Camera 2D. Limit. That's a huge number, and changing it doesn't do much. What if I do 0? Okay, that's just the God. That's the viewport. Hey, Aki. Yes, mustache. Hello. His work time. Look at the waifu. Look at how seamlessly she. Oh wait a minute. Well, I mean, there she is. Hello. There she is. If I wanna show it, I need to reattach the proper script. Yeah. Do this. Hey. Okay, let's see. He got us through the fields, the very low poly fields, with a big rock. Ah. The circle was a nice addition. I used it as like my base for the collision box, but I don't know if it's the best thing to do, but I think it makes sense to have the collision box about there. Help me kind of figure out. It's like, oh yeah, it should be like per run. Obviously, this is too big. It's 132, right? Even then, like it should be like way smaller. Probably more like her body's like width. But it's not like I'm really like using the whole hitbox thing anyways. Like, I coded the damage, but it's like, okay, yeah, she starts with 5 HP and then she goes like down every time she gets near an enemy. Since we were going with like a hard system, I'm gonna need to add like some iframe. Probably gonna look like this. It's gonna require some testing to make it fair. I like round numbers. Do you? The HP only appears when I get like that first hit though. Oopsie. I can like show the some of these elements. Well. Yeah, so if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm kind of recoding the logic for the map. I'm gonna be using C# instead of CD script, which is gonna allow me for better scaling of the code. I've been using the same thing for character mobs. Like there's a base one that has like all of the properties, all the values. Not the values, but just the properties kind of initiated with like the basic logic, and then the specific things are based off of that, like a template. Then that's where like we add the values and whatever like specific behaviors we want them to have on top. So like I have hope here, but if I want to make I'm sorry, I haven't memorized their names. Miz, for example, if I want to make Miz, then I don't have to copy paste everything from Hope to Miz. I just make a new class based off of the base character. Then I give Miz like her health, her damage, speed, and specific things like I guess there's gonna be like her weapon of choice or something like that. I'm gonna do the same thing for the map. So there's gonna be like the basic map. Then each map is gonna have like its own thing. I was just trying reminding myself of how I coded the whole thing. Remaining time, play time or time left. Oh yeah, so so when the timer times out, okay, this is like, okay, which range of enemies am I spawning depending on the timer on the map? How much time's left? Which was like the whole idea behind having a dictionary with the type of the enemy with a number. So if we're at more than 1800 seconds, 0 and 1, which is like number 1, number 2, and then like from number 1 to number 3, and then etc, etc, etc. And then it's like at 0, like pick random anywhere, any of them. I made the mob spawn function here. Yeah, instantiating the mob scene. Add child. Add the mob at the index. Index is mob count? Yeah. Yeah, mob count is the index in this scenario. Because then what happens if mobs die though? That means I'm gonna keep adding. I need to kind of start removing. I guess we'll see. Maybe this whole thing will be unnecessary once I have everything kind of transmuted to C#. Character spawn. Oh no, that just spawns the player. Hello? I mean, video pause. Continue watching. Yes. I'm not watching YouTube Music. YouTube Music. What is your job? It is to play music. Stop acting as if you are a video player. Do your fucking job. God damn, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's like there's not even an option to not have that happen. Um, why do I change it? Settings? There's nothing. Usually when usually you have like a video version when you're listening to something. Oh, that's why. Ah, you piece of shit. You went on my not the right account. That's fine. Ass. Thank you. I was in. We were pretty much resting ground. I think. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Like even why is video by default? Your YouTube music. You're not YouTube. No, that was my rant about YouTube music being a dick. Yeah, why should I have to manage an enemy's HP through here? Since now that I have base mob here. Well, I guess that's the health. That's the total health, not the actual health. Each instance gonna have its own health value. Yeah, I guess that's why. A lot of what I'm doing on these streams is not that much coding, more thinking. Just like when I play Factorio. So mob count, mob HP list. Enemy list. No. I want to export these. Maybe. No. Mob count 2. Wow. Thanks, IntelliSense. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. So, it's a field. If I was working on my own, I would be using my 2 screens. I guess I can just put Godot on the side here while I do the whole kind of. It's not a copy paste, but almost. Do I want a dictionary for this? I can use a generic dictionary, for a Godot dictionary. Would that be useful? Maybe. Sure. Using the Godot dictionary rather than a regular one. I need to create the there we go. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So the index is the key, is the unique value. The other one is the so I guess it's gonna be mob. In. I don't know how to initialize the dictionary. Is it just like in the key type of the okay, just the type. It's just the type. Okay, type. Int and float. I think it was an int and a float. At the same time, it might not be. If player HP is an int. Bonjour, girl. Comment ça va? Oh my god, I cringe myself like faking a friend, faking an anglophone trying to speak French. Comment ça va? Ça va, Corliss? Hello. Dies in Spanish. I love the die in Spanish meme. I think mob HP could be int as well. Like working with like smaller numbers is usually like a good thing overall. Depends, I guess. Depends on what we want to do. But at the end of the day, it's not like we want to use decimals anyway, right? So I spent 12 hours last night, not sure who, where, or what I am. Missed out. Well, welcome to 2025. Silksong has officially got a release date. This is not a drill. This is not a fever dream. You're not in a coma. What year is it? It's 2025, baby. It's coming in 2 weeks. Can I see it implicitly convert? Oh yeah, like made it a float here. You can implicitly transfer a float. Yeah, I guess you can do it into a float, but not the opposite. Yeah, that's all. I think no matter what, we're never really going to use decimals for an HP or damage value. Lol, direct. Every time someone mentions that game by its name, the release date gets pushed back by another day. I won't have it anymore. It's cemented now. I'm a true believer. It's coming. Mark my words, on in 2 weeks' time, on this very night in 2 weeks, that we have fun. I mean, that's what they said about Duke Nukem Forever too. Remember? Not two as in second. Thankfully, there's only one. Remember when everyone was memeing about on Duke Nukem Forever. I mean, I guess damage and health values could be multiplied by decimal value. But there's a way to do that without using flow temperature. It was a game. Well, always have a... Oh, okay. Well, we'll always not have Half-Life 3. My fellow fans of quality video game satire, I have devastating news. Hell hath frozen over all Silksong is releasing. Oh, September 4, putting a definite end to jokes about Silksong never coming out. I repeat, one of our most enduring running jokes is dead. May all our clown gifts rest in power. Yeah, what should I do with I was preparing a clown costume for like this year's like Hollow Timber. Hollow Knight September. What the hell am I gonna do with that? Gotta keep it, right? I still gotta wear it. Still gonna have one. Gotta keep the meme alive. Like I was I have to be honest, I was kind of like waiting when I saw that it was like an announcement. I was like, okay, like I knew what I wanted to do for Hotember, but then I was like, oh shit, there might actually be news. Like I kind of like waited as much as I could, and like it paid off. Like no need to plan any like convoluted like Hollow Knight mod runs or like randomizers or anything like that. It's Silksong. It's just Silksong. From September 4th onward, all of September is just Silksong. All day, every day, baby. Okay, well, sadly, I have to work still. Last stream of August is on the 31st, Sunday, and then I guess we'll have one stream on Wednesday right before. I guess it'll so Hollow Knight Silksong release date time zone. So what's the time zone gonna be in? Like is it gonna be midnight? Is it gonna be midnight Pacific time? Eastern time? Australia time? Release date, etc. for no time zone specified. Release will be simultaneous worldwide. This means the date time will be based on the platform's standard release schedule. I guess we'll have a proper announcement at some point. Like on like when? UTC. It's SST, no SEST. Super Earth Standard Time. I've been playing a lot of Helldivers with Volgi, especially since like they announced the Xbox is coming in, and then they're making the crossover Warbond with Halo DST. Oh, fuck yeah. That comes out next week. Except for there was a cool Critical Role stream tonight. Bye. Okay, bye. I guess. I mean, the fuck am I gonna try? What the fuck am I gonna do? Try to compete with Critical Role? With fucking Critical Role? I only watched the first season. I couldn't catch up to season 2. It was too much. I could only do season 1 because of COVID. That's all. Yeah, I don't think it's been said like when exact it's gonna release. I guess we'll see, because it would be nice to like start off like the Holotember with a countdown, like on September 3rd, if it releases like at midnight. I just thought about something. Who's the first? You know, is it like Greenwich time? Is that like the quote unquote like first? Is like everything east of Greenwich in the past and west of Greenwich in the future? Past, future, no. West is past. Time zones, man. Time zones. I hate them. But at the same time, they make sense across countries, but like 180 degree from Greenwich. Australia time to Eastern Standard Time. Canberra, ACT. So like, so right now it is 10 p.m. Eastern, and it is right now in Canberra, Australia, AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's already Friday noon. Already Friday noon? Jeez. They're in the far future. How far ahead is Australia? It's 14 hours ahead. So if Silksong releases on at midnight, yeah, if it releases at midnight, I don't think it'll like. Usually, global releases are based off of North America, but you never know, right? Like right before the line where the calendar magic skips the day. Yeah, that was my question. It was like, does it skip the day at like you know the meridian 0 Greenwich, or is like it's half, it's the other way around? That's what you're saying. So it's somewhere in the Pacific. This is much more interesting than game dev. All right, so like the 0 is here. You're telling me that like wait, that's part of Russia, isn't it? Like all of this here is like Russia. Oh, it's probably gonna be a better. Oh my god, I hate the fact that they like, go like in all like squiggly lines and shit. Oh my god, like the fucking like the -9 here like goes all the way like or like straight line, then like englobes Alaska, and then keeps going down. 11 time zones, baby. My god, this is terrible. Well, I mean, we have like what We have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate it so much. Look at this bullshit. Like, it narrows down, it widens again, it shifts. Like, and then it does this? What is this? What is this? Is that a thing? Is that a thing for real, or is that just like just for the text? What the fuck is this bullshit? Why? What's happening in South America with the time zone? What the fuck is this? What is this? What's happening over here? South America, I have questions. Like, why is like the green one here going into like half of Brazil and Bolivia, and then it's shared between the green and the yellow in Chile, and then it disappears and it pops back at the bottom. Well, I guess it just disappears. It's just to make it like aligned with the, and then Greenland just decides to nope, fuck you, I'm cutting you off. Like an asshole on the highway. Then Newfoundland as its own time zone apparently.
Yeah,
no, that's this is the clusterfuck that is the time zones of the world. Because I was thinking,
why?
I know.
Why?
I think these might not be here, and they're just like for the text, maybe. Like some little text here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, but like, because the thing is that
cool.
Australia is like much ahead of us. Team Cherry is an Australian like dev, like game dev. Like
who?
If Team Cherry.
Oh yeah, they're way ahead of us. So it's gonna drop like 12 hours ahead.
Yeah.
No, 6 hours.
Well, like 12 to 14 hours something. So I'm like, because we don't have a. It's nice to hear that it's gonna release in 2 weeks on September 4th, but it's like, is it gonna be midnight? And which midnight? Which one?
I love how Team Cherry waited until 2 weeks before dropping the game to let the world know, by the way, it's real. I almost feel like they did it on purpose to like, because the best PR was like that clown, the clown hair on the vessel.
Yes and no, because people were getting really tired of like the radio silence and like.
I think I'm gonna leave. I'm just here saying hi to Keiko Chan.
Came over with the Subterranean Horror Land ruled entirely by sentient bugs. Well, yeah, of course. That makes a lot of sense. Like, yeah, you can open it a little bit. Okay, so like, so Alaska starts in time 0, and then everything else is in the future until like you get to Russia, Australia. And then I guess there's New Zealand. And then there's whatever the fuck that is. What is this? Scroll properly, Jesus Christ. What's that over there? Northwestern Hawaiian Island. Oh, okay, the Hawaiian Island. Right. Island or thing. Okay, these are all islands. These are islands. Holy shit. Ascension Island. Okay, no. So it's not just for the fucking text. There are actually islands in these little, like, rectangles. This is like in the Maldives time zone, but because like all British Indian Ocean territory, it's like, whoop, yoink, fucking British. As a someone who lives in the Eastern Standard Time, I remember like growing up playing MapleStory, and always being annoyed that like everything was like announced by default with Pacific Standard Time. Now I guess it makes sense if it's closer to like the hour zero, quote unquote. Aye aye. Aye aye. Aye. Hi, Ali. How's it going tonight? You're excited for Bubby Baba Silksong? I sure am. I'm just trying to. I'm like doing like the spider webbing like crazy guy meme about like. So is it gonna like come out on at midnight in Australia, or is it gonna come out at midnight like in North America? Time for me, yay! Because I was thinking like my first stream of September gonna be like on Wednesday the 3rd. Either like I wait or I do something else. I play like maybe Hollow Knight. I guess like I would do like a maybe like a Hollow Knight stream with the countdown to Silksong. But then I was like, like I know it's kind of dumb. Like I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna play like till like the wee hours in the morning, like just for once. Would be so nice if I could take the day off. Ah, take the day off. Take like Thursday the 4th and Friday the 5th off, and like like play Kiko. Hey, no clause on the line thing. Ah. But if it doesn't release at midnight, and let's say for example, I don't know if it's like midnight Pacific, so it's like 3 a.m. here, I might not do it. Might wait until Thursday. I have ideas on what to do though. What was I gonna do? I got sidetracked, but I mean, I was fully expecting to be sidetracked and like more and go on tangent the whole night just for so long while we're listening to. All right, can you guys hear it well? The I know the volume's kind of low. I don't want to blow anyone's ears out and over my own voice. I speak up more. Right, enemy list. I guess I'll just copy, kind of quote unquote copy paste like the variables as properties, and then if I end up not using them, I won't use them. That's all. At least I'll have like a 1-to-1 thing that I'll do first, and then I'll make it better. I'll develop it further. Door stuck. Door stuck. What? Our front door is pretty fucked. That one is enemy. Oh, enemy list. I call it enemy like dictionary, maybe. That way, like I know it's a dictionary, like just from reading it. Like mob count as an int, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think it has to. Enemy scenes. Yeah, that's one that I might have like a little bit of trouble with because I have to load. Loading. We'll see if loading and is gonna give me difficulties. Yeah, the Hollow Knight song. Up the volume a little bit. Fucking love this song. Okay, so I need to create the mob spawn and character spawn methods first. Copy paste. Or should have just like copy pasted the whole thing and commented it so that I can prevent having to go back and forth. Fucking Zote. Oh, equal value. Whoops. Oh, here, there we go. I know how to code. Definitely. I definitely know how to code. What's happening here? Like this, huh? Yeah, I know how to code. Do you? They have to be read-only, apparently. Why isn't this one, though? Make them all read-only. If I make it read-only, it doesn't let me... No, it's not really only. I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm really kind of following what the tells me without asking too many questions. Oh no. What'd you eat? Chicken gone bad? Oh. Unused member, no. A fried rice with left. Oh yeah, that's bad. I heard recently how like bad like even just rice. I think rice gets bad pretty quickly from what I heard recently. Actually, I need to follow Chef Bashi his shorts, and he has like pretty good stuff to say about some of the like food stuff, you know. It's like general like good food knowledge to have, you know. They're not gonna allow me to do this. Invalid token. Oh, I forgot the name. So dumb. Oh my god. Stop bringing this conversation because every time I think of fire, I have a little urge to puke. Right, yeah. When something kind of traumatizes your stomach, and just thinking about it just makes you like gives you the. Ugh. I get that, you know. Menemy list. I love the menemy. Wait. Hey, these guys should have like a capitalized actually. Is that what you're telling me? Naming rule violation. I'm violating the rules. Fix the name violation. Kiko. What are you doing, Kiko? Okay. Get set. Get set, radio bit. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Pay your fine or serve your sentence. Choosing violence, have we? Why is this one yelling at me right now? Oh. They're... Nightmare King Grim is still, I think, one of my favorite boss ever. Oh man, I'm so excited for all the new bosses in Silksong. They're gonna be so good. Like that like article I read about like how they were having it they were not saying anything, and it took so long. Okay, you're a little bit too much now, though. Like, not because like they were in development hell or anything. And like that interview, there was like we just had so much fun, and at some point we just had to say like, okay, we need to stop adding like all the fun ideas, because it's gonna take 15 years. And I can get behind that. And I think there was like a pretty like memeable like little like snippet from it. What was it? Let me go get it, because I think it's marvelous. It says a lot about like the industry like as a whole, I think. Like a Bloomberg article. Something about Jira tickets, it's like if you watch any kind of like a software development like skits or anything like that, you've heard of Jira. We're fortunate that we have a development method that is so enjoyable. Because like since they stay a small team, like they don't have like all this like management bullshit that's like in the way. I remember at some point I just had to stop sketching, because I want everything I'm drawing here is to end up in the game. That's a cool idea. That's in. That's a cool idea. That's in. You realize if I don't stop drawing, this is gonna take 15 years to finish. Where was it? Yeah, Thor Development and Team Cherry remain tiny, which may have extended production time, but also saved them from the slog of having to manage and delegate. We don't want to mess with the formula and then find out it's not fun. I used to manage teams in past lives. I don't really want to do that ever again. Staying small also meant eschewing the production practice commonplace at many game development studios. What is Jira? Gibson said when I asked if they use the task management application. Is it a software? Helen said, adding that they briefly used Trello before their account was deactivated because they didn't use it enough. Like, that's just amazing. Like, what's that? Is that a software? Is it like Trello? Like, my account got deactivated because we started using it a little bit and then never again. That's great. That's fucking great. That's the kind of stuff you can allow yourself to do when you run a small team. Like even at my job right now, like I arrived at my current place of employment in like during the transition period between like a small to medium sized company where like everyone just kind of were doing their thing and everything worked because like we were just like a small team, a small dedicated team, to like a fast like growth and a loss of control, and then implementation of a bunch of like micromanaging like bullshit from like the higher ups to try to like rein in like I guess like the new folks who don't know how stuff works, and then like just kind of do like everything wrong or something like that. So yeah, I've lived this transition. It's not fun, like because you are on one end of the spectrum, and as long as you stay small, it works fine. And then you start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then like it goes to shit in that direction. So everything gets pulled in the other, but like it gets pulled to the other extreme, where you get like fucking, I swear to God, post-its, literal physical post-its on a board. You had to write down what you were planning on doing on Monday, like AM, Monday PM, like Tuesday AM, like in blocks of 4 hours. Yeah, like in essentially story points. But instead of story points, you were using post-it notes. Jira, some sort of planning. Yeah, exactly. It's like a Trello. It's the project management software essentially. Not technical PMs in other companies look at this story and be like, see, shit like this is completely doable with 0 story points. Yeah, the whole like story points, and I've heard like t-shirt sizes and some other bullshit. I'm like, can't we just use English? We already have words. Like, why is it a story point? Well, why does it have to be like some kind of weird ass jargon? Like, is like the story point like an hour? If it's an hour, just say an hour, man. Or if it's like an half a day, 4 hours, a block of 4 hours, a block of 4 hours, man. Like half a day. Like who? Like this is definitely kind of stuff where like some MBA guy at some point I made a TED talk probably and just kind of wanted to reinvent the wheel and like nobody asked for it, but because he just had such a good like it was so eloquent and while saying it was so convincing and charismatic that everyone all these fucking tech billionaires and CEOs like were just kind of like sort of sucking his dick and just like falling on his fucking like, oh my god, this is so great, it's gonna revolutionize everything. Like, no, it's just more slog, more bullshit. Cut middle management, we don't need them. Alright, we were game deving, by the way. So how do you think, how many story points should this be, chat? Yeah? Like making this the GD script function into a C# function. I should try to force Jira on engineer. Idea was scrapped after a few months worth. I'm working on yeah, pretty much. One of my teammates, one of my colleagues is he's a tech from like he has like 15 years of experience working this exact job. He knows exactly what he's doing. He does not he's very independent. He doesn't fuck up. Like he knows what he's doing. So like he knows this. He knows that they will not fire him. Like he is too good to be fired for like any kind of bullshit like that. So he just decided, I'm just not. He's exactly the kind of guy. He's like a happy-go-lucky, like big bearded like guy. Like he's always like, he's always smiling. We always go get like a beer like once every 2 weeks now. Before it was like every week at the pub, and like he's always just kind of like, yeah, I'm just not gonna do it. Come after me, man. Oh, you're just gonna tell me that I should? Oh, that's so cute. Nah. Like you can tell me however many times you want. I'm not gonna do it, and you know that I'm still going to be able to perform 1,000%. So like fuck off, fuck off with your bullshit. And that stupid post-it thing like did like last way too long. The funny part was like when I say physical post-it notes, I actually mean physical post-it notes. And the first question everyone asks is, can't we just do this in Excel and not waste paper and shit? And they're like, no, it needs to be a visual tool where if someone comes at your desk, like that was before COVID, that was pre-COVID. Like someone comes at your desk and looks at your post-it board, they know exactly what you're working, what's your workload is. Like, and then COVID happened. It all became Excel, and I can tell you that no one looks at anyone else's like post-it board ever. Like, oh, it's a communication tool. No, it's not. No one does that. It's just a micromat. Like, it's called a micro It's called micro, but it's not a micromanagement. Yeah, sure, man. It's called the duck. It fucking quacks like a duck. It's a fucking duck. Oh, this riles me up so bad. You can tell. You can tell how like painful that was back then. Jesus Christ. We even had 2 levels of it. We had the GMM, like the grid MIDI micro. There was micro, there was MIDI. It was like the middle level, and we were like just keep the MIDI, just keep the middle one. The GMM's fine. It's just like how many hours I'm gonna put in on this task on like any given week. This is fine. That's fine. That's okay. Like I'm gonna spend like 20 hours on this, and then 12 hours on this, and then 8 hours on this. That's it. That's good. That's good enough. Finally, like we went to that eventually, like years later. Fuck, man, that was painful. So painful, man. Alright, how do I make a method again? It's a public virtual void, yeah. Public. Why does it have to be virtual again? I'm curious. Void mob spawn. I need mob scene as a. Well, I need to put the type first. Like resource. Yeah. Resource mob scene. Spawn the flow. Sorry. Spawn distance. Another float spawn sopan angle. Honestly, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna call it. Nah, this one. I was like, every time I see it, I'm like, it should be radius, but it's distance. Distance is more like speaks more to people in general. And then index. Mob count plus. Wait. How did you know? Wait, no, that's not even the right one. No, mob spawn is the other thing. But it's kind of funny that it detected mob spawn and it said, hey, like it makes sense to up the count for mob count. Like that's the power of the IntelliSense. It's really powerful. Alright, I need the. Yeah, I think like method names start with capitalized, but variable names are start with lowercase. Yeah, I think that's the naming rule. How's your name? Should I give a name to the? Huh, never thought about it. Sometimes it's so it's something that's just so obvious that like it flies 6 feet over your head. Like, oh well, the name is in the class, but yeah, but maybe you should like put the name in the string or something that it can be used, or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, so whatever I use mob spawn, it's gonna up the mob count. I don't need to put it in the spawn timer timeout. Because yes, exactly, the mob count's gonna go up. Actually, that's probably how I should have done it in here. I don't see why I'm doing it here. Probably does the same thing at the end of the day. Yeah. So yeah, mob equal mob scene. Yeah, I need to instantiate. Now can I need to make a I need to instantiate scene. So private no, I can't do that here. So node 2D mob equals new node. Or I can probably just mob scene instantiate. Let's see. Call mob scene dot get instance ID. Oh, I can't use instantiate here. Native instance? The pointer to native instance of this good. No. There's Auto's unique instance ID. Maybe I need to kind of flip it around. Let's go back to new node and try mob scene dot instantiate. No, I don't have that. Okay. Yes, Blaze, what's up, brother? 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Can't make jokes at your expense anymore. Aww, it's okay. You can make jokes at me dropping my combos, my non-existent combos. You can keep doing that because that's not gonna stop anytime soon. Godot 4.4 C# node 2D instantiate. Instantiating in 2D node 2D. Let's go in this. Let's say something happened before Marvel 4. Yeah, Marvel 4 is the new meme. I mean, like someone shared earlier. At least we still have Half-Life 3. Well, at least we still don't have Half-Life 3. All right. Properties, methods. Wait, where's instant? Wait. New mob is mob scene dot instantiate as a node 2. Can't do that here. I need to find out how to do it. Why is it not here? I'm in the right place, right? Maybe it needs, you know, wait. What's the what's that method for? MBC4 Legend. Mega Man Legend 3. Yeah, that one's never gonna happen. Capcom hates Mega Man. Mob scene resource. Because it's the resource instead of a node. Can I make it a node instead? Like if I call it a node 2D, I don't know why it's a resource. Can I? Does that work? Mob scene dot instantiate. Nope. Still no. There's more stuff, but still not. Can do child. Add child. The fuck? Ugh. add child of the node. Oh. Whoa. I'm already instantiate wrong card. Yeah, we still have other clown costumes you can wear. Create the node 2D scene. Create a new scene in Godot. Connecting a design. Yeah, I already. Save this. Blah blah. Load the packed scene in C#. You declare variable type packed scene. Okay, that's what I need to do. Export optional. Packed scene. My node 2D scene gets ready. If not using export, sign an editor, load it directly. I could make, so we're using the export, I could make them be like editable in the editor instead of having to, that's cool. But that's not really how I want to do it, so maybe I won't do that. So my node 2D scene equal GD, GD, which is, I guess Godot, load packed scene, and then path. What is kill? Alright, so I need to make a path. And mob scene be packed scene? Can I make this pack scene? Does that work? So if I say, I guess mob scene dot instantiate. I need to create as node 2D mob equals mob scene instantiate. Specific path. Okay. I guess I needed the explicit path for some reason. But I mean, I can remove this one. Yeah, I need to make it like a var. Is there assignment of value to a mob? Using use local. Can't see the fucking thing. So now I want add child mob. That's done. Mob HP list index. Yeah, cool. Let's say like 100 for now. Enemy list. No, enemy list is a different thing. This I would need to go fetch the HP value of the mob from the mob scene. I can do that. I get mob scene. So I can go mob scene dot. No. So now I need to. How do I get that value? To get health. String name property. The variant value of the given property. The property doesn't exist. But do I need to write it as a string or like do I do this health? No. Node to get node 2D property name dot rotation. Huh? Property must be in snake case when referring to built-in Godot properties. For using the names exposed and property name. Wait, so I need Godot object get string name property. Make a new node, node.rotation, and then var a node.get node 2D property name rotation. So get mob dot property name. No. So it's gonna be then it's a base it's base mob dot property name dot hell. That's what I want. No? Can I specifically convert Godot variant to int? Godot variant int. Specific version exists. Early need to do stuff. Okay, have fun, dude. Take care. An explicit conversion exists. Are you missing a cast? Might be. Explicit cast. Okay. The health. Green variant. Base mob property health. Ow. Is an int already. Joy, what's up, dude? Thanks for raiding. Hey man, it was so oh man, you're still playing Elden Ring. Let's go, dude. Did you beat another boss? That was so fun. That was so fun raiding you and just like seeing you right in the right moment going like, curse you, Baal! I hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold, a true Drake warrior, and I, Egon, your fears made flesh. But the Skelly Man is stupid. Oh, I hate that guy so much. The Putrid Knight. He died like super easy to holy. And he's like the I don't want want to say too much. Yeah, he's like the problem. One of the problems with Elden Ring and the Holy Damage is that there are not enough bosses that are weak to it. I'm just gonna say that much. I think that's gonna say a lot. That is going to say a lot. I think I did it right here. How's it going? Thanks so much again for the raid, and welcome everyone from Toys Raid. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday night. Over here, we're yapping as much as we want about Hollow Knight, Silksong, because we got the damn announcement earlier today. It's coming in 2 weeks. I'm so fucking pumped for that. So excited. The stars have aligned, and Silksong is releasing at the beginning of my yearly tradition of playing Hollow Knight for the whole month of September every year. Next month, not next year. I know. Until it finally releases for real, everyone's gonna keep memeing. So, oh, like, they didn't put a year. Like, okay. Like, we all know it's finally coming out, but I know it's so funny. Go like, September 4th, they didn't mention could be 2026. But it's confirmed it's gonna be this year. Jeff Keighley said so. We can trust him. We can trust Jeff. Right? Jeff wouldn't lie to us. He would never. He would never. The Dorito Pope. That's the first. What's that imply? The Dorito Pope. Oh, I've never seen that before. Oh no. Oh, it's that. Hey, Oatmeal. Thanks for the follow. Thanks so much, man. How you doing? I remember that Dorito, like from like a decade ago, that someone had found like a Dorito that like looked very much like the Pope hat. Oh man. Amazing. Spawn position is a vector 2. So if you're wondering what I'm doing while yapping about Hollow Knight, here I just started recently, like maybe a month ago, just getting to game development, just as a hobby. One of my friends, Cinder, just like went, hey, yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm high key, low key, hating my job, and I want to quit. I want to go into game development, which was my dreams. Like, anyone want to kind of join me in that? And like, I went, you son of a bitch, I'm in. Happy Theoretical Silksong announcement day. I'm a true believer. It's real. It's real this time. But I'll still prepare the clown costume just in case. Imagine September 4 rolls around, no Silksong. Like, I started the stream. I have like the clown nose, the wig, the rainbow wig, the whole shebang. Like, guys, I should have doubted. No, we must never doubt. We must believe. As long as we believe, it will be true eventually. Yo, look at that. Fucking love intelligence. Did it have to be a new vector? New vector 2. Wait, can I? Well, that's not really what I want. From angle. Yeah, it's a bit more complicated than that. Can I just copy paste from here? I might be able to. Damn. Can't use the from angle. Doesn't exist. C#. Sad. Oh no, yeah, it's just not written the same way. There we go. Distance times angle from a vector, and you get position. One of my friends literally was like, No, it's canceled. Yesterday. I know people were memeing. They're like, oh, they're gonna announce it that it's canceled or some shit. Doubter. I would never solo it to be a doubter. Yeah. I am. I mean, like, yeah, it might not be as evident, like, with my current design, but I remember, like, my first PNG tuber was, like, just straight up, like, a Whole Night Sona. Just, like, little vessel modeled after, like, you know, this horn here, the rhino beetle horn. Fucking sick. There's assignment of value. No, it's not unnecessary. Stop that. Stop saying that my stuff is unnecessary. Global position equal spawn pause. Let's go. Well, it's globals. It's player position spawn pause. Global. Global manager dot player. Player position should be somewhere in there, right? Yeah, player position right here. It's public. I should be able to get it. Oh, thank you so much. I love it too. It's so good. Man, I was so pumped after like my I was PNG tubing for so long, and I was kind of waiting for like the flash of inspiration on like what to do as like a model if I wanted to get in VTubing. Also, like, you know, having a budget for it, and like I honestly I think 3D just fits me just so well. Fits my design so well. My modeler absolute perfect bean. Was very patient with like me and my lack of understanding of certain things. And like I was asking so many questions. I want to understand. And like and one day, like hopefully soon I want to be able to actually like myself like be able to at least like start maybe with some tweaks to my own model, and I don't know, maybe make my own, or maybe like make smaller models for stuff. Yeah. Hey Jer! Yo, thanks for the raid, buddy. How's it going? Hey, how was 14 tonight? Were you doing some FRU as well? What are you up to? Yeah, I saw you were going live. You're coming back to the scene. I see you more often now. Now back into T. T reprog. CF1 we go. Come hug the himbo. Yeah, the most perfect himbo. That's my Gerbear. Yo, how's it going? I need to figure out how to go fetch the global like player position. So global manager. Probably. Oh yeah, it's because I need to go with opportunity. Player. No, because that's just the name of it, right? Yeah, that's just the property's name. It's a string. That is not what I wanted. Oh, I got. Instance? Probably in. Do I need to make an instance of it? I might need to make an instance. I shouldn't be though. How did I? Wait, I accessed it from the base character. Oh yeah, I need to instance it. Yeah, there we go. It was indeed an instance. There. Boom. Alright. that plus spawn pause position. Running. How do I rename everything at the same time again? It's F2. Okay. Like that. Yay. Oh, no, we're getting into the Silksong music. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's Lace. That's a weird ass thumbnail. I'm so excited, man. Jerry, you excited for Silksong? I hate the slider. I hate the fucking like volume slider on YouTube music. Fucking hate it so much. You're alive. That's good. Hey Yama, congrats on Silksong. No, I'm keeping the clown shoes. It's like my perfect. I was just decided. I was like, oh, I'm gonna. I was thinking like, oh, should I make it? Should I ask like sorry, the volume's getting. It's crazy here. I hate YouTube Music's volume slider so much. It's like you either get 0 or like 20%. Like, oh, do I ask Dottie to like add it to my little host on a PNG, or do I just like go grab like the PNGs people made like from the meme, like because it would make sense to like and just like add them on the PNG. And like, man, I should do something like for my actual VTuber model, right? It's like man, I should make it myself. Like it's a clown nose. This is a fucking sphere with like a texture on it. It shouldn't be that hard to make. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I need to make it myself. Let's go. Like this is my time to shine. Like I'm motivated. I'm doing shit. I'm productive. Like I'm doing this. I particularly didn't hire myself, but I am happy for people. Let's go. Well, I can respect that honestly. That's fine. Honestly, like people have been really like disappointed with the wait and the radio silence. And it's very understandable. But yeah, we're getting it finally, so that's good. All right, so that's mob spawn. That's done in C#. So we're counting up, adding the mob's like total HP to the HP list, and instantiating, child, spawning the actual mob itself at a random position. Can't fit, but as you get further in the game, you take a piece off. That'd be crazy. I need to make a lot of pieces because I like. How do I know? How do I know like when to remove ones? Like when I beat a boss, I guess. Let's say, for example, the how. I know we're saying that there were like more than 60 bosses or something. Yeah. You know what? Let's watch the trailer together. Huh? Why not? Why not? I think we deserve. 70s are waiting. Science wasn't a good play. No, the thing is that I was reading that article and like they're like very understandably like they were just kind of locked in and focused on making the game, but and it's understandable that like you want to like be focused, but at the same time it's like please have some kind of manager like making the communication for you. Just please, for love of God, man. Like if you don't want to do a task or a job yourself, hire someone to do it for you, especially like business sense. I think anyone can get behind that. I don't think it's a hot take. Hey, Lucio. Look, that perfect time. I should be like watching this like on loop. How are we doing? We're doing really good. How are you doing? Ascend. Ascend with gore! Yeah, I know. I think we all agree. Well, the map system's still the same. Platforming is gonna be insane. I'm so hyped for it, dude. Yeah, no longer do we need to cope. Vast handcrafted world. This is my live reaction. live Silksong trailer reaction. Platforming is gonna be cool. These air currents are fascinating to me. It's probably some kind of like fast travels. That means the world's gonna be over 40 bosses. More than 40. The world's gonna be much bigger if they add like stuff like that wind current to like go up and down really far. Give me a Zod game. Yeah, finding Lace is gonna be epic. I'm excited for that. September. I remember starting to read that. It's like September. September 4. Which year? Okay, I know. 2025, baby. It's coming. Oh, loud. It's coming. Was at the end of the playlist anyway. Let's see. Let's get some more Hollow Knight stuff. Maybe not soundtrack, but yes, I love Man on the Internet. He has some pretty good ones. Hollow Knight Bites. People who said that Hornet looks sluggish. Pretty smooth, man. So agile. She's the perfect bug wife. He is perfect. Next. Public void, virtual void. Player. Let's go player spawn. It's gonna be hack scene. Character scene. Yeah, no, I'm not adding a mob count when I spawn the player, no. I need to always find something to complain about. Yeah, of course. Like there are like some like really big doubters are definitely like some people are definitely like are gonna have their attempts like their attempts. Expectation. It's attente in French, so like I mixed the two words. Something yeah, the pancakes and waffle stuff. It's like some people are just never going to be happy, no matter how polished and perfect the game is. I know for a fact that no matter what, I trust in Team Cherry. I'm gonna have fun with the game. Won't be perfect, for sure. There will be like there probably will be some little bugs and stuff. Haha, bug world. I remember from what I've been told is that Hollow Knight was not like the quote unquote masterpiece that it is today on release. Like there were like some like balancing issues and some like platforming tweaks I think that were needed on release. But it's like it got there. It's definitely not a. It was not a. What's the name of that game? Jesus Christ. From Hello Game. No, was it Hello Game? From No Man's Sky. Wasn't No Man's Sky level of of broken. Alright, so let's just do the same thing here. So no 2D character roles. The character scene instead. Yes, thank you very much. Add child of character. Yes, I would like to see what I'm doing. Thank you. Holy shit. And then yeah, the goal position at vector 0. There we go. The center of the map. Because why not? Alright. So that was the mob and play response. So now we gotta get into the meat and potatoes. The spawn timer, physics process, the ready. So ready. Ready function. Shaw! I am ready to shaw. Oops, not here. Not here. Public override. Ready. Alright. Character spawn load. Character spawn. Okay, so I just I call player spawn load. Ah. I'll be able to use load. Hack scene. Simplified interface to a scene file. Provides access to operations and checks can be performed. Maybe what I need to do is hack scene.load? No? Well, character scene has to come from somewhere. But it's chosen by the player, so it's not gonna be like a. It's not gonna be based on the map itself. So it's either a global variable or, well, it doesn't really matter. I still need to figure out how to load the scene. Example, load a saved scene. C# has no preload, so you have to always use resource loader.load. Well, there you go. Resource loader.load packed scene. Gotta use the resource loader. Load. This one, I think. Packed scene. And then load packed scene. Yeah, I need the path as a string. Yep, it is indeed. You are correct. And these are the just Lords and Sisters of Battle. Very aptly named Sisters of Battle. I think Mantis Lords, well, I think Sisters of Battle is like my favorite. Yeah, I think it's very obvious that they inspired themselves out of 40k for that, just for that name. I think Sisters of Battle is like my favorite fight, my favorite boss fight, period, in the whole game. It's not a hard fight, but it's just such a memorable and fun fight overall. It's like it's rhythmic. It's like you get so much into it, and then you get into a rhythm, and it's fun. The Dung Defender, yeah, I love the big bro. He's a. I wish I could say he's one of the inspirations for my my Gregor character, but he's not. But I mean, but at the same time, it's like based on the Dolly, like Major Armstrong, so it's kind of like the same type of character ish. So for loop for each enemy in enemy list. Alright, I need to when I use a loop in C#, I need to use parentheses. Yeah, it's a jolly bug. Sure thing, Treaty. We'll work on that. We'll make that happen. Okay, yeah. So using loops and statements it requires the parentheses. Okay. So for each enemy in enemy scenes, all right. Enemy as in in this case is whatever variable is in the list, I guess. I guess it's an integer. I have to declare like the type. Yeah, that's how I do it. Sorry, yeah, because I haven't written anything in yet. 40 minutes until Stray Kids come back. I swear, like I saw like the capitalized S, and my mind went to Silksong immediately. Hey, speaking of the boy, hi Keva, how's it going? Yeah, apparently, like I've been working out like for like the past month or so, and like apparently like it's already showing. I've been like bulking up a little bit, making myself like protein shakes, protein, and like they're actually delicious. I love them so much. I love my shakes. Right. Enemy scenes append. Yeah, because I need to load every. Yeah, I'm making like a dynamic little string here for that. Buzzing for so many reasons. Eating good. Yeah. Also, fellow monster fucker bug waifu. Let's go. Bug waifu enjoyer. I do have a more of a soft spot for the Sisters of Battle though. Silksong, oi, what? You allowed me to have 2B and Makima as like waifu? Like what the fuck do you mean, oi?
They're not people.
And Hornet is not either. Fuck you mean? The fuck do you mean, man? What do you think I meant? Why are we conversing like over me on stream and you yelling from your desk? This is weird. This is why people like meme on the background volume. This is really weird behavior. That needs to stop. I'm putting an end to this. I'm memeing. It's fine. I don't care. Enemy. No, not enemy list. Wait. Yeah, enemy scenes. Dot. Wait, no, that's not enemy scenes. Enemy list.
Is that about it being weird now?
Ah. What? What do you mean?
I'm just.
Okay. That's
fine.
No, it's mine. It's mine now. Yes. Always. I will never say no. It's my favorite cup.
Eiko.
Eiko. I love my coca. Eiko-chan. Princess coca. Cannot convert type system code. Cannot convert what? Oh, okay, because in the list it's because it's a dictionary, not a array. I should be able to use a for loop to go through a dictionary by using only one of the two things, one of the two the key or the through the T key, I assume. There has to be a way for each key value pair. An enemy list. So I have to do like key like that. That's a collection containing the keys in dictionary. Does that work? It works. Because my keys are integers. Yeah. 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 And this weekend they're doing a pop-up event. He said that's a bug. For the Stray Kids album, I'm gonna go to one close to me. Yeah, let's go. And it's close to you, so like you don't have to like travel for stupid long times to get to them. I'm so glad. I'm sorry. I was like last over. I get paranoid when I see Padawan going to the litter box because he pees vertically. But I finally found a like not too expensive, big and high walled, like really high walled litter box, like conventional litter box, because our litter robots are out of commission for the moment. And like all of them, I was like, it's not gonna matter if they have high walls because the entrance has a lower wall and he just enters and pees outside because he doesn't turn around. It's not that he doesn't want to, he's just old. But then I had the genius idea, okay, just buy the thing and then place the entrance to the wall. There you go. Well, yeah, obviously he has to kind of climb over it, but there's a staircase next to it. He can like go into it from above. So and he's fine. He's still able to climb. He's fine. A special version of the album will ship tomorrow. It's going to have my Skazoo. Oh my god, Labubu's. My Skazoo Labubu. It's a blind box of 1 to 8 members animal persona. So okay. It's not an actual Labubu. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh my god, it stinks. I don't want. Oh, you let a stinker. Ah.
Yes, correct. Yes,
Apparently he's too old to cover his shit anymore. That's though that'll take a bit to get there here because it's coming from Korea. Yeah. Hopefully you're not paying like insane like import fees on that. The tariffs. That's what. Well, fees because of the tariffs. Like enemy scenes dot append. What do you mean it can't append? Can't append? It's an array. Probably just a different way to do it. C#. And you spent almost $30 on shipping. $30. I mean, for something from Korea, I guess that kind of makes sense. What are you sending? Oh, they look cute. Karma. That's this. Love it. Adorable. That's the Silksong. Fucking Zote. Man, the guy who sings like Zote's like voice has a very powerful one. Powerful. Overwhelming. Calm out, let's go. C# array append. You do it this way. Int terms int. Yeah, I can do equal new. Arrays of a fixed size after create. Oh my god, that's right. I forgot. C#'s of a fixed size after creation. You cannot directly append elements to an existing array the same way you would with a dynamic collection like a list. I need to make a list instead of an array. Probably. When you need to add elements to an array, you're essentially create a new larger array copying these elements, which is probably not the most performant. Here are common ways to achieve the effect of appending to an array. And resize. I need to make a list instead. So yeah, enemy list and no wait, those are dictionaries because I need the key and the value. This is a list. C. A list of, I guess, node 2Ds. Masu, birthday core. Yes, Silksong's release is now my birthday. It's not that far from it. It's like about a month away. A month and 2 days. There we go. List. So now I can do enemy scenes dot add. Red, white. Okay. Load. Yeah, I need to use load. Oh. What is it? It's a resource loader. Resource loader dot load. Packed scene. And then we get the good to the good part of the dynamic string here. Okay, so this is not working right now because I want the value. It's gonna be enemy dot value probably. Enemy dot value? No. I was excited about it for myself. I would just be glad that it wasn't coming out in the mess that is late September to October releases. Is there so many? Are there really that many things coming out? Late September to October? This year? Curious. I wanted to go in the other one. Fall 2025 game release. What do we got? What? September. I don't know if that list is up to date. Ugh! Flashbang. Is Silksong on the list now? Yeah. He added it. He said end of September? Oh, Tactics, Evilise Chronicles, Lego Party, Silent Hill F. I don't remember hearing about the new Silent Hill. Got 10 games pre-ordered are coming out between. Wow. Out of Time? That rings a bell and I know what it is. Slime Rancher 2. Trails in the Sky. The Trails series sounds like your kind of game. I know it's Jair's, and I know Fritz also plays that a lot. The Trails series. Sonic Racing Crosswords are pre-ordered because that's how it's fun to play it. You're hyped for it? Yeah, nice. It looks nice. It looks fun. It looks like a fun like a RPG series. Very anime, or like an anime cliche, but like, you know, I'm a fucking weeb. Dying Light. I'm not a big like racing fan, so like Sonic Racing not really in my area. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. No, that was a weird one that I was not expecting. Garfield Kart 2. It's the second one. I have every other Trails game, but I've been told I can't play them until I play a Sky trilogy. It's like, ah. Oh, so is Trails in the Sky? Is that a remake? Is that a kind? Is like a remake remaster or something? Or is it a? It's called like First Chapter. I guess like you're gonna be playing that one. Chronos and New Dawn. Yeah, probably not what I'm thinking this. October, Ghost of Yote. Yeah, that's a big one. Borderlands 4. I don't care. That's a big one too. The new Digimon story. Cybersuit was fun. Time Stranger. I haven't seen anything from. I don't remember hearing about Time Stranger though. No, I love Digimon. Digimons are fun. Battlefield 6. Isn't it out already? Or maybe just like a beta or something. This guy First Chapter is a remake of the first game. Okay, so they're gonna make second chapter, third chapter eventually. Little Nightmares 3. Just Dance, Rising. Oh, Pokemon Legends. Zere. Thoughts. I'm so done with Nintendo, man. And the first game in the series. Okay, so that's why people are like, oh yeah, you need to play Sky first because it's like it kind of builds like the whole lore for everything. Yeah, okay. I see. Fantasy Maiden Wars? What the hell is that? It's Elf on the Shelves. Ninja Gaiden 4. Oh. Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Double Dragon. Chronicles 2. Outer Worlds 2. Tales of Xillia Remastered. Terminator 2D. Arc Raiders. Yeah, there's some very good stuff in there, yeah. I can understand how it can be overwhelming. Kirby Air Riders is coming. It's on Switch 2 though. I don't want to buy a fucking Switch. I don't want to give money to Nintendo, man. I'm fucking done with Nintendo. The last 3 Zelda games I didn't really care about. Like Breath of the Wild, I was excited for. I got disappointed. I got bored of it. Here's the Kingdom I barely touched because of how bored I was with Breath of the Wild. And Echoes of Wisdom, it's fun, but I didn't finish it either. It didn't grab me either. It was Octopath Traveler 0 coming in December. And then to be announced, all of these, which are not Silksong anymore. Not Silksong anymore. Let's go to the enemy list and find our value. Contains key. Value. Can I get the value based on the key? I should be able to do that, right? Equals? No. This? It just says the value here with the specified key. Yeah, it's this, I think. And this is enemy with my variable. No? No, wait. This. Oh, I guess this is it. Gets or sets the value. Value expected. Returns the associated the value associated with the specified key. If the specified key is not found, get operation throws the key not found, etc. Yeah, I guess I need to use the get. Syntax value. Error value expected. Well, it should be my enemy variable. Oh, okay. So this should be working. It's just that it says cannot convert from tagged scene to node 2D. No? Oh, so enemy scenes needs to be a scene of tagged scene. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Nightmare. Yeah, there we go. Enemy scenes add the load packed scene. So this is gonna add in the list. Yeah, all of those like loaded like packed scenes to be able to instantiate. I got in no particular order. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD, Silent F, Silent Racing Crosswords, Tactics Civilist Chronicles, Physical Collectors, not LRG, for Tomb Raider 4 to 6 Remaster, Ninja Gaiden 4, Once Upon a Katamari, Bendy in the Dark Revival, Bendy Lone Wolf, Life is Strange Collection, Pac-Man World 2, 3. Woo! All these physical, yeah, you should. You definitely should get them all physical. Especially since you're playing on console. Some of these are already out digitally, really. I think I got on PC, we're kind of like fucked in terms of like, yeah, we're stuck like buying digitally. But like for consoles, yeah, get them discs. If they have the game on it. Alright, So I think I have no, let's see, I have ready made. Now I have the spawn timer. My performance move on to tips. What's the shortcut for that again? Control EC. Looks that Xbox or crappy install.exe on a disk. I mean, look at Nintendo. Fuck, man. It's like cartridge with a download code, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah. How do I interact with it? Yeah, I had trouble with interacting with a signal the other time. How do I do that? How do I do that with C#? Last time, what did I do last time? It was on yeah, I managed it through the hitbox area on player. I know I'm PlayStation fanboy, but I will say that PlayStation winning by being the least bad is wild. I mean, just look at fucking like the I love like the whole meme of like I was PlayStation fanboy too back in the PS3 era. Like that was back in the day, if you remember. Those were the days where on YouTube you could make response video. Like you had like a response video feature, and there were people going back and forth, grown ass man going back and forth, arguing over which was better, Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. I remember that time. Like, if you would have told me back then that Sony would like, quote unquote, because kind of a meme, like, would end the console war by bringing an IP of them like Helldivers 2 to Xbox and having them make a crossover with Halo, like Halo DST. Mind blown. Sony has been so bad like lately, but like they're kind of redeeming it. Where's Halo Collection on PS5? Yeah, like PlayStation is playing fair, I guess, in that sense. Yeah, that Halo Master Chief Collection on PS5, war's over. War's over. Like that whole like shtick of Xbox, like, oh, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, and it's like pointing at the console. This is an Xbox. Computer, this is an Xbox. Your phone, this is an Xbox. Points at the PS5. That's an Xbox too now. It's like, what? And then bam, Master Chief Collection. Or like some kind of like Xbox thing on the PS5 or some bullshit. What's I found even funnier is that Helldivers 2 is having a crossover like Legendary Warbond with Halo ODST. They already got a Killzone crossover earlier this year, I think. Killzone, which was Sony's quote unquote Halo killer or trying to be the Sony's Halo killer for decades. And now Killzone and Halo are now joined by Helldivers, by the glory of Super Earth. Ain't that amazing? Location on PS5 and Switch to holiday 2025. And I wish. Master Chief Collection was really fun. I played it. Like I had never, since as I just said earlier, I was a PlayStation fanboy. But at the same time, it's kind of understandable that your parents don't want to buy like both consoles sometimes when you're not like super filthy rich. So I never got to really play through the Halo series before. And so I played the Master Chief Collection. So 1 through 4, including ODST and Reach. It was a blast. Like, it was really fun. And we played on... I think we played on Legendary? I think we played on Legendary. Mostly. Maybe not on 1. Halo is first person, yes. Halo is a first person shooter. What did I say? I might have misspoke. What other Hollow Knight stuff can we listen to? If I look into PS5, it wasn't first person, I'd play it. Oh, do you have really bad motion sickness? Yeah. I knew someone once who has that. I hate their guts now. Is that a cause? Called the Whole Night Playlist by this is the username Kazoo Hero, not their kazoo covers. I need to hear this. I'm not raising the volume yet. Can I touch a script at a time? I can. And I guess I could like attach a GD script to spawn timer. For just for that stuff specifically. And then I can just call the mob spawn method from the C# script with that. I can do that. That's what I did last time. Attached script is a GD script. Timer. It's understandable, but you know what's awesome then? Helldivers is third person. That means you can play it and have the Halo stuff. Ain't that amazing? Oh my god. Oh, this. This is exactly as terrible as I expected it to be. So I call the base class dot the method with the where's the right? This is perfect. Perfection. Okay, base character is okay. I need to initialize it as get the parent. That's what I need to do that. Okay, just a equals node 2D first. Why the fuck am I doing like this? Can I just not make do that? No. No. Doesn't work either. Alright, never mind that. Base map equals get parent. Alright, that's enough because that's the only one I wanted to hear. Piano album? Oh. Mm-hmm. There's a piano collection. Ooh. Is that an official thing? Has Christopher Larkin on it? Maybe it's just a piano. Okay, first one time. Yeah, I have spawn distance. I just don't have enemy scenes. That's kind of that's where it becomes complicated. How do I guess I just have to kind of translate the most of this. And the whole time thing needs to go kind of in the C#, and then this just calls mob spawn. Without receiving the scenes? Scene list? Because in ready, I can definitely like load the enemy scene there, and then just kind of have the spawn logic. Also, mob spawn receive the specific mob scene in as an argument. I need it to just I guess it would have like the choice of which one to spawn inside of itself. I can do that because I have the enemy scenes and lists as properties of class. So that would work. Sure. I would just need to receive an argument to spawn distance, angle, and the index, I guess. So something like mob count, I should definitely like initialize as 0 because it's always going to be 0 at the start. Try that. So I guess I'll do remove these. And then in ready, I already have like the enemy scene already here. What I'm missing is the enemy list. However, I need to make the enemy list first. Is made here. Hmm. It's hard. I need to just kind of think about it a little bit more. Enemy list. This is going to be made. It's going to be the values are going to be entered on the specific map class, and then it gets passed into here to make the like. If I'm thinking about the actual map class, it's gonna have this enemy list, enemy scenes. Those are gonna be like full of like value. It's gonna be so like enemy scenes is like has everything already loaded when mob spawn gets called. So I just need to fetch mob scene from it. Depending on this logic. Let's say just take this first. See what happens. Like, yeah, use it. Pick random. This one is not found, eh? Oh, it's not written the same. Oh, mob count does not exist. Mob count be where should mob count? I don't need mob count. Be here. I already had it here. Index is just mob count. Yeah, index is just mob count. It's the same. So if I already add mob count here, that's it. That works. So I really just need to pass the spawn distance, spawn angle. Even then, I could just really ask for the position, the vector, the position vector, and like do the math stuff before. Is that worth it? Yeah, because I could want to spawn. I could want to spawn a specific mob in a specific position on the map, not relative to the player. But then I would need to get the scene. I need to pass the scene. Maybe there just needs to be two logic. One logic for the regular mob spawn and one for special mob spawn. One that's relative to the player and one that's not. That's like for like some kind of elite or boss monster that's like on the map at a specific place or something like that. And that's a problem for future me. Okay, so I remove the mob count. Now, yeah, now this works. Yay! So I just need to go to do like the random thing. Here, fix this here. All of this is now not good, but I'll keep it for. Oh no, I already have it in. Okay. Or I can remove it. Yeah. No, it's gonna be the play timer. Yeah, if I want to use like the play timer logic, I guess I'll have to pass that as an argument. But it's gonna be like a regular mob spawn, and then there's gonna be a special mob spawn, I guess. Regular mob spawn is in relation to the player's position. Special mob spawn is like an absolute value. Like regular mob spawn is like really tight to. It almost sounds like a Breath of the Wild song with those notes. Yeah, the timer value is gonna matter. remaining time. Take that as an argument. Okay, so I just need to get the mob scene from the list thanks to the logic, spawn logic here based on the timer. So this is done. Well, this is done here. Okay. Now why are you pointing a gun at me? I just want to finish this function. That's the only one that's remaining. Yay. Okay, cool. Go fun. Okay, got time left. Okay, cool. Take your cocotte. What do you should probably chase or something. Well, I do, yeah. I always want to good PK. Popo-chan. I love my crap. So, mob spawn logic. Okay, we have a big if else if. Oh, well, since I'm using C#, I can use something that GDScript doesn't have. A fucking switch case. Ain't that fun? Oh, that's nice. I can like double tap to get like a template like default switch statement. Is that what I'm looking for though? No, it's not. That's not the right. It's a case. This is a case. We're here to be yapping. Oh yes, we're yapping. We're listening to online music because I'm so excited, dude. Are you excited, Coach? You're Australian. You get the game before I do. I don't know. I was talking about that earlier. I was like, it's like September 4. What? I look crazy because like I'm talking to you through here. No one like knows what you're saying. I was like September 4, but like which time zone? Is it gonna be midnight? But midnight where? Am I gonna get the game at midnight? At 3 a.m. because Pacific time? Or is it gonna be, or am I gonna get it like the day before at like noon? Because like you guys are like 12 hours something ahead. Now that's what I really need to know. Like, can I on Wednesday night do a countdown stream to Silksong? Me at my like plebeian Eastern Standard Time. No, so that case is VBA. And what's a switch? What's a select case statement in C#? I forgot. Select case. It's a switch statement, okay. This is select case, yeah, it's on vb.net. The equivalent is a switch statement. Yeah, switch and expression value case 1, case 2, case. Okay. Yeah, I'm so excited about Silksong. I think that the world's gonna be like you. just from what we've heard and just from what we've seen and what we've seen in the trailers, like there's gonna be the fast travel like we've seen akin to the stagways, but just seeing those vertical maps with like the wind tunnels and stuff, there's gonna be, and like, you know, just how fast. I think they said that in like Chris interviews, like with just how fast and nimble like a Hornet is, and like how fast you can traverse like a screen as opposed to the Ninth. Like the map's gonna be like fucking huge in comparison. That's gonna be awesome. Right. Which remaining time. Maybe case equals 0. No, equal. How my meme made you look. Always love your meme. Control cannot fall out of switch from final case table. Oh yeah, I need more than one case. Probably. That's higher than 0. Is that what you need? C# switch case. All about it. Oh no, okay, it's a two point like this. And there's default. Yeah, there's always needs to be a default. Case below 1800. Break. And default. Okay, so above, not below. Enemy scenes. No, not brackets. I need the random range. Random. I'm gonna make a random. I'll make a random with C# for Gore. Sharp random range. Random general numbers with range accomplished using the random class and its next method. Next? instantiate the random class. The random interpretation. Your diverse sequence of random numbers. Random equal new random. Call the next method with range parameters. The next method has an overload that accepts two integer arguments, min and max value. So it's random.next min max value. Random.next yeah. Random.next. I need to initialize mob scene, I guess, as a variable first. Max scene, mob scene. Pack scene. Or start with the. Always start with initializing variables. Then mob scene equal this. Does that work? What do you mean? Control cannot fall through from one case label. Another. What the diddly fuck you? No, that's not what I want to do. How reference is required for the non-static field method or property rent? Or do I just also initialize the random? Random equal random? Yeah, random equal new random. Sometimes I swear. So I just call that one random dot next. Okay, and what? I don't know what that. What's the fix? Control cannot fall through from one case label to another. Fall through one case label to another. It's some kind of like just formatting error, I think, something like that. I'm missing something. There's something I'm missing here. I keep forgetting like the fucking basic expression. And I have my semicolon, and then I have my default. But what seems to be the problem? What seems to be the issue? It's fine. It's fine. Is it because of? Am I not allowed to use this? Fine. this. I am confused. No. Huh? Gemini's blind. Oh no, I have to use the break. It terminates the execution of the switch statement and prevents fall through to subsequent case blocks. Without break, I just have to use the break. That's what I'm. I just have to. It's as simple as that. Okay. I was confused. I was like, what the f is wrong with it? Like, what the hell? What is that? Give ourselves some space. Use default. Why the why in the hell did I put 0 first? If I'm counting down and like above 0, like this one is always going to go first. For this, I think for this one, I can just do random dot next. This is going to be random throughout the whole. No, wait a minute. Random needs to be, yeah, pick random. Alright, GDScript has like a pick random from an array. That's the yeah, can just do that. Anyway, I guess I need my range to be size. random number. The new expression can be simplified. Same thing here. Yeah. You know, is there a sign right here? Use right here. What are you smoking? Sign value. Inline temporary variable. Why would I do that? Huh? Using vaccine mob scene on new? That do. Some of these suggestions are weird. Sounds good. Removes the returns a non-negative and random integer. 32-bit signed integer is greater than or equal to 0 less than int32 max value. Yeah, I don't want that. I want 0 to enemy scenes dot count. Yeah. This is not gonna be like final because it's gonna depend. This is not set in stone. This is just like, okay, I have something that can work. Use switch expression. That's exactly what I'm using. The fuck you mean? What the hell is that? Forward switch statement to expression. Huh? Mob scene equal remaining time switch? Whoa. What? I didn't know you could do that. That's nuts. It's so much more compact. That's the default. Oh wow. So because every time I always just assign the value the mob scene and based off of the value of remaining time can do that. Oh, that's crazy. Still think it's an unnecessary value? Think so? I guess I could initialize it there instead of over here. Is that the point? If I do copy this and do it here and then move that one. Okay, well I can do that. That makes sense to me. HP list down. Yeah, get health. Alright, and this is done. Random not count plus plus. method. This. Build. Build failed. What is it? Type of export member basemap.mov list not supported. I can't export dictionaries and lists. Oh well, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, like how you do that. Build succeeded. There were grapes to snack on. Yay! Mochi. I'm about to end real soon, but we did some good work tonight. This build? Can I just build? Alt or just press the button? Oh, I still have the thing. I just have a warning. Sync connection connected method on spawn timer method for a second time. Oh yeah, I need to kind of reattach it or something. Also, yeah, base map. You're not using the JD script anymore. I ain't doing that anymore. You're using basemap.cf. Shrink. Then I gotta go check my new mob spawn time signals. Disconnect it. Then I'm gonna reconnect. Connect. Mob spawn. Timer on timer. Yeah, because it's itself, so it doesn't need to say like on spawn timer timeout on itself. So just take this, put it here, and get rid of that. Now the only thing I need is to make the inherited scene. How do I do that again? New inherited scene. Yeah. Not sure what it's gonna be called. For now, it's gonna be map 1. Oh, okay. Let's open the base scene. Base map. And then save it as map 1, because I don't know what it's gonna be. Then instead of having basemap.cs, we attach a new script called map1. Script 1. Okay. Map1 is the base map. I just gotta give like some of these things with value. This has 0. I don't need to export that actually either. No, that's not something that I need to modify the editor. Mob HP list is an empty list. Enemy list is Yeah, enemy list is the one that I'm giving a value. So I'm using public override void ready. Ready has yeah, player spawn load. I need enemy list. I need to give enemy list its values first before using the base.ready. It's going to look like my post. Still exists on the G. It's this one. Enemy list. Enemy list dot add in. String to int. Am I dumb? Did I really? Yeah, I made a dictionary with like 2 ints. It's not 2. The mob HP one, yeah, but the enemy list, that one's a string. There will never be a stream in my entire career where I have like a clean microphone audio, like ever. I think that's the only thing remaining. So I go to map 1 and I play this C. What happens? Invalid access to property or key time left on a base object of type null instant. Play timer not there for some reason. Timer's right here. What seems to be le problème? On play timer, timeout. I forgot something. No, the timeout does not have anything in it. I just want to make this work before I go to I end the stream and go to bed. That's all I want. so sorry. Oh, let's just finish this. So why? System no reference. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Timeout no not found. Play timer relative to root base map mob content. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I guess again, because it's not connected to anything right now. Or it's connected to a script that is does not exist in. Connect. Receiver method in mob spawn timer. So does that work? Map 1.ready. What seems to be the problem? Philosopher. Oh, no, that's basement. Map 1 is the one I want. Okay. Access the part here time left on a base object type null. Oh boy. I don't know, man. I'm tired, I think, at this point. Something I'm not getting. Could call the timer. Ugh. That work? I guess that's for itself. Copy notepad. Not declare. Current scope. I don't know anymore, man. That shit should just work. Time. No, it's not. I don't want timeout. I want time remaining. Yeah. No, you won't. Also, yes, I'm bending now. My brain is fried. I can't.
Okay.
Can't continue.
Oh, not that got
We so cute. I just wanted to have that thing done for ending. I'm not getting that.
You know I'm kidding. Just
I know.
look out.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks everyone for hanging out. Let's see who we can raid this late. This much sooner. So
Cool.
We're 1 day ahead. 13 days remain. I want to re-talk to like on a regular basis. I think I'm just gonna. I'm too tired to make a decision. I'm just gonna end this stream just like that. Thanks so much for hanging out. Tomorrow for Fight Night, we're gonna play some Under Night because we have a new character came out. I didn't even know until like this week. Apparently released like a couple days ago. Izumi. So, you know what I mean? Time to go back to Chester. Alright, have a good night everyone. Take care. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.